Hello, and welcome back. I'm going to be doing a few shorter videos. My upcoming weeks are a little busy, so... Before we start, let me drop into my new alternate file to show off this. After meeting Mikkel in the Hidden Village, Otharon leaves Colony 6 for Alcamoth. If you hadn't completed his quest, The Road Home, to move the refugees back to the colony before that, a new NPC will manifest in his place. Dulland. Dulland offers a differently named, but otherwise almost completely identical quest named To Colony 6. It does provide substantially more gold and experience, however, despite requiring you to kill the same enemies as The Road Home.
Hello.
So, you're here at last. Otharon has a favor to ask you. Him and the others are planning to rebuild Colony 6. To do that, he needs to move everyone back from the camp. But some monsters are occupying Ragwell Bridge. No one can pass. That is a worry. But if you want to hear something really bad, when Fiora turns 6, if you say another word, I don't know what I'll do. This is much more of a problem than that ever was. That bridge is the only way to move the refugees back safely. With things as they are, both them and I are stuck. We can't rebuild. Can you eliminate the monsters on Ragwell Bridge for us? The plan to restore Colony 6 is progressing. To begin with, the refugees from the camp need to be brought back. To do this, they need safe passage. Defeat the monsters on Ragwell Bridge on the Barras Lake to ensure the refugees' safe passage. Thank you. Just secure the bridge. Once you've done that, inform Juju at the camp. I'll be waiting here. We will begin rebuilding the colony when everyone has returned. I'm counting on you. Alright, guy. As you can see, we've substantially outleveled these, because they are literally the exact same enemies from the first quest. Then that spawns a whole bunch of other guys, also the exact same enemies from before. This. Get all of them. Look at all these treasure chests I'm going to ignore. Because I'm not using this file after this. Hey, Juju.
Alright.
You got rid of all the monsters at Ragwell Bridge. Now everyone can go back home to Colony 6. Thank you so much. Going back to Colony 6 will solve all the problems we had here. Once we leave, we won't come back here again. Shall we go now? We can wait for you if there are still things you need to do. Let's go. Okay, we'll move out right away. We'll need some help to rebuild Colony 6 when we get there. The refugees can return home safely. Now the restoration of Colony 6 can begin in earnest. Experience up 1, AP up 1. Ah. Thank you, Ricky. Yep, here we are. Just in the blighted hellscape that is Colony 6. Congrats. As always, I have a link tree to my Ko-fi and Redbubble in the description below if you like what I do and or want my art in your things. You can like, you can comment, you can subscribe. More importantly, the people of Palestine can use our aid in the ostensible aftermath of the latest genocidal rampage by the Zionist regime. Beyond Israel's general atrocities, the peoples of Sudan and the Democratic Republic of Congo could also use our support. And on a United States level, the new old fascist administration is undermining human rights, starting with immigrants. I have a link tree with various options to offer support linked in the description below. If you have any aid organizations you regard highly, please leave a comment and I'll take a look. But for now, it's showtime! Let's do what I said that I'd do in the previous episode and then didn't. The mutually exclusive Nopon Immigrants for Colony 6. Both Gowago and Minana require housing at level 5, and for Berryjammy to have already immigrated. Uniquely, Gowago also requires a population of 100, while Minana needs the restoration to have reached 55%. In terms of the affinity chart, Minana is the better choice. They both have an equal number of affinity links, but Minana has a better link with Berryjammy than Gowago does. So let's show off Gowago first. Why does he do this? Why does he just come over here and just lurk outside of Ricky's house? So strange. Where has Miss Sweetness gone? Ah, it was Colony 6. Recently, Gowago become very forgetful. Silly Gowago even forget about orders to follow Miss Sweetness. May Gowago travel with friends. Oh, wait one minute. Gowago also hear other lady want to go to Colony 6 as well, though. Invite to Colony 6 anyway. Maybe she not mind going anyway. Thank you, friends, for invitation. Well then, let us go to Miss Sweetness Berryjammy. First, let Gowago say something. Gowago very appreciative of friends accompanying Gowago. You talk so much. Gowago has moved to Colony 6. Reconstruction +2, population +3. Okie dokie. Before we head over to Colony 6, let's go check with Minana. Your Puko. Is Minana already at her spot? She is.
Yes!
Miko's surliness reminds me of Miss Sweetness. When Miko's job gets busy, then I can help with the housework.
If she remains at Frontier Village, she develops an affinity link with Miko, the auditor. You're an auditor? You're 18? How old is Minana? 25. Alright then. So popping over to Colony 6, we can see Gowago on the mini-map. He's right over here. Hello, Gowago. Ooh. Gowago wants to ask... I don't know why I do that. It's always that one that I repeat. Gowago wants to ask friends advice about Miss Sweetness. Miss Sweetness Berryjammy can speak well, but almost illiterate.
Ricky can read and write.
Ricky, you, my friend, are already grown up and know many things, even though you speak and act like a little pawn.
Meh.
Miss Sweetness should be studying hard all day long. But Miss Sweetness always sleep. She's just a pile of lazy bones. You seem troubled. Don't be shy now. We're here to help. Friends, that is what Gowago wanted to hear. And Gowago already has a plan. Miss Sweetness needs a teacher. Best teacher for the job is Yura. Maybe friends can convince him to teach her if friends give him this. Butler Gowago is concerned that Berryjammy isn't studying enough. This isn't said in your voice. Convince Yura to become her tutor. Not gonna stop. Hand the poetry anthology to Yura. And then you get Hyrax top and Hyrax bottoms. Those are fairly good armor pieces, if I remember correctly. Anyways. Good luck! Poetry anthology. A bribe from Gowago to Yura. No problem. Consider it done. That's right. Leave it to us. I'm running with Dunban at the moment because I think he and Ryan have the lowest affinity at the moment. Said at the moment again. This thing has a weird hitbox. Specifically when you jump. Which is a problem for me, because I like jumping.
Yes?
Are you asking me to be a no-pawn child's teacher? Is that something from Gowago? I said that weird. He mentioned something before. He gave us this poetry anthology to pass on to you. Ah, I accept your proposal. Tell Gowago I accept. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Squeeze. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm having an episode. Ooh. Friends are back. Do friends have good news? Gowago's request was easy, no? Friend successful because Gowago is brilliant Butler. If only Miss Sweetness listened to Gowago as well as friends do. Don't worry about it. It was nothing. Man, he's so cool. I gotta try that out myself a couple of times too. What is it, Ryan? You're looking pretty smug. Now, friends should not be sad at cheap and tacky reward. But Gowago spent all his money on poetry anthology. The first-rate Butler's request worked out perfectly, and Yura is now Berryjammy's tutor. Yeah, the Hyrex top and bottoms are fairly good. Underwear that uses the feathers of a phantom bird from Machna Forest. Not that we'll be keeping those. We need to... hold on, let me think. Yura is better teacher than Nopon village teachers. Even Gowago's Miss Sweetness learned good things here. In village, she hate to learn. It's all thanks to you, my friends. Gowago clever too. He think of way to make friends' job easier. Oh, I need to switch the time to 12. Because there's one last affinity link that Gowago can have. Miss Sweetness has changed lots and lots since coming to here. Miss Sweetness only liked Moon, but now she liked Mr. Sun too. Gowago proud of Miss Sweetness. Come on, buddy. Neo Nick is wise woman. She listened to everything Gowago have to moan about. Now Gowago feel lots better about letting Miss Sweetness live here. There we go. He can connect with Neonic from the Fallen Arm with a bit of friendly advice. He does find Berryjammy a bit irritating, which, fair. But she has a fairly good relationship with Yura, who is simply an acquaintance with Gowago. Returning to Frontier Village, reverting back to the save, we can now invite Minana instead.
Yes!
Yes! Either Minana or Butler must go to Miss Sweetness in Colony 6. Ordered to do so. But me and Butler do not want to leave this village. However, if friends think Minana should go, then Minana will. I want friends to take me to Colony 6.
Invite to Colony 6.
Thank you, friends. Minana here at quite a big place. That put me at ease. Anyway, in my job, so I will do my best. Must take care of Miss Sweetness Berryjammy.
Minana has moved to Colony 6. Reconstruction +2, population +3. Somehow. All right. Before we head off to Colony 6, let's check in with Gowago. Ooh. Gowago used to walk here every day deciding her next lesson. Now, no need to do this. Miss Sweetness truly a handful. But when she suddenly go away, Gowago feel very lonely. Gowago start to waste away. Right, you need to be at midnight. Gowago spoke to Tuzu yesterday about handling difficult children. First, Gowago thought it a relief to be free. But then, Gowago realized how lonely Gowago is. Tuzu understands Gowago's loneliness. Gowago wished Gowago could be a Grampy Pond to Tuzu's little pond. If Gowago is left in Colony... If Gowago remains in Frontier Village, he develops a link with Tuzu, a wearisome mother, who I think this is her... Who is her son? Who is her child? Back in Colony 6, we can find Minana in the same place that we found Gowago, over here by the junks. Well, in a slightly different position, I suppose. Right, Minana? I could just push you. Just push you into the water. Anyways.
Friends! Minana needs friends' help with something. Here's Miss Sweetness again. Will you listen to her little old maid?
Could you tell me more?
Dun Dun so kind. Dun Dun always helps sad peoples.
With the world the way it is, we all have to help each other out. Isn't that true? Especially now. Well, with the fascism. So, what's the problem?
Friends are friends with Miss Sweetness. Minana knows this. But friends not know everything about everything. Miss Sweetness hate to read and learn what Little Pond should. That's why Miss Sweetness need her very own teacher.
Hey, Shulk, how about you teach this girl?
Minana don't want to bother Shulk and friends. Shulk and friends have big mission here and elsewhere. And Miss Sweetness just get in friends' way. Best idea is to find someone inside Colony 6.
Minana the maid is concerned that Berryjammy isn't studying enough. Find someone to be her tutor. And for this, we get the Rafaga armor and leggings. I think they're fairly decent medium armor? Perhaps? I don't remember. Search for a cultured individual. This is Yura again.
Please find teacher who is stern and educated. Thank you, friends.
No problem. Consider it done.
That's right. Leave it to us.
Minana is not as good a maid as Gowago is a butler, so this quest is a little bit more involved than Gowago's quest was, where Gowago had already figured out who to entreat to become Berryjammy's tutor. Minana is just like, yeah, go find someone. Where Gowago had already found a bribe to convince him to become the tutor, Minana is just like, yeah, go find someone.
Yes?
You wish me to be the insolent girl's teacher? Well, a challenge is a challenge. I humbly accept, my friends. I will need 5 hell raspberries. Then I'll undertake your request. You already have 4 or 5. These are a prison island collectible. There aren't any trade options. Honestly, the fact that he knows about them is suspect. But luckily, with the power of the quest tracking system, it's easy enough to find enough. They're not particularly rare, so there's one just up here. There we go. And that's that. It's raining now. With that done, we'll pop back over to Yura. Shut up, Ryan.
Yes?
I see you have what I asked. This is that Nopon girl's least favorite food. How does she know about it? She is a child, apparently. If she has been shirking her duty, if she has been shirking her studies, this shall be her gift. All preparations are finished. I shall mold that young girl into a fine representative of the Nopon. A little weird, little colonial, in fact. Not like super keen that you said that. I have done your task, Minana.
Yes!
Yes. Did you find a teacher? Yura is his name. Thank you kindly, friends.
Don't worry about it. It was nothing.
No, it was something, not nothing. Ricky know it was really hard work.
Really? To me, it looked like you had much less of a problem than I did.
Was it hard to persuade Yura to teach Miss Sweetness? Minana want to give friends a very nice reward to say thank you.
Yura has been convinced to become Berryjammy's tutor. Rafaga armor and Rafaga leggings. They're decent medium armor, but without any slots, the utility is a little low.
Yes!
Yes! My brother Pond is alive! My brother Pond is alive! Minana very surprised she meet her long-lost brother Pond here. But why do brother Pond have strange-sounding name? He not called Noparik.
Yes!
Minana see Brother Pon has really grown up. Minana think he had rough time living here and other places, but at least he no longer lazy no Pon.
The fact that this reunites Minana with her missing brother is another big reason to pick her as the colony immigrant, even beyond the fact that she has a better relationship with Berryjammy than Gowago did. They're actually friends. And it's also another big reason to hate McCrish, who, like, abducted Noparik and kept him as a pet or something. And also has beef with a child. An upcoming side quest chain involves choosing who the true Miss Sweetness of Colony 6 is. And you can choose between Miss Sweetness Berryjammy, who is a child, or McCrish, who is a slave owner. Guess which one we're choosing? It's definitely not McCrish! That'll be all for today. Thank you for watching, and just look out for one another, and take care of yourselves.